Welcome back to the Law Factor Live. I'm here on set with Vanetta and Kishal, and we're just going to be talking to you about the way that we look, the way that we style ourselves. We're going to be looking at different body types, the way that our face looks, all kinds of things. But before we actually go into that, I think it's only fair that we should let you know what Vanetta and what Kishal, what they actually do. So Vanetta, I'm always starting with you just because you're just bang in front of me there. So tell our audience a little about you.
Well, I am the founder and CEO of Model Magnifique Training School. It is the only training school for models in St. Lucia and the Caribbean. And we offer a model elite course, which is 12 weeks long. And I work with a number of young people who are interested in the modeling industry and giving them that avenue to pursue their dreams regionally and internationally. On top of that, I am also a makeup artist, hairstylist. I also do artistic direction and a whole number of different things. I would take the entire show. So I'm very active in all things fashion, all things modeling. It's my passion, and I love helping young people.
That's one of the reasons why you're here tonight, because what the viewers don't know, behind the scenes, Vanetta and I have worked on a very special project, which you will soon be hearing about, and it's all about looking, you know, looking wonderful and dressing appropriately for the places that you go. So when you actually see it, then you say, ah, that's what Delia was talking about, because in that situation, a lot of people dress inappropriately, and so we thought that we were asked to come in this project to ensure that everything is right. So just watch this space. We'll let you know more about that in the future. So I know Vanetta knows what she's talking about. Now, Kishal, tell us about you.
Well, I thought my job was exciting till Vanetta came on. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not, you know, like a divalicious like Vanetta, but what I do marketing for Sea Island Cotton Shop. Before I actually worked in the marketing department for Sea Island, I used to be in the merchandising department, and that's where we do all the buying for Sea Island. So I've been part of that department, went to the school and came back, and now I'm back at Sea Island because I love it so much, doing marketing for them.
Well, I have to say, you've done a terrific job. I've seen the difference in terms of the Facebook, certainly, you know, and as a sponsor, I mean, she's always on my back. Oh my God. No, not really, not really, not really. You know, as a sponsor, I mean, she's really clued on, you know, and she's always checking with me, what are we doing, you know, what's going, you know, what's doing well, what are
Make sure we have the information to go on.
Yes, and everything like that. So we collaborate quite a lot, and so that's marketing, and I'm sure everyone.
Most of my emails are from Delia.
Because I want to make sure that, you know, I'm representing Sea Island Cotton Shop really well, and I'm really glad that we're having this show, because I think it's given us an opportunity to show the many things that you know that you do. And of course, people, if you don't already know, of course, this is from Sea Island Cotton Shop and my accessories, and I think it's just a great opportunity, because I think that, and I think we can actually go into certain things here, that when it comes to certain shops like Sea Island Cotton Shop, I think people think, well, you just do cotton and you do beachwear.
Yeah.
I think that's what they think. No disrespect. I think that's what they think, and so because of the assumption, they won't go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is very correct.
Okay.
Been looked at as, you know, like a touristy kind of shop, so souvenirs, cotton, beachwear. And some persons, when they actually come in, they're surprised at the variety of items we actually have. It's not only items for the tourists, but for locals as well. Because when you think of it, the attire that the tourists would, you know, wear while they're in the Caribbean, it's what we sell is ideal for that kind of weather as well. So yeah, I think you're right when you say persons do believe we only have select range of items, when actually we do cover quite a wide selection of clothing. And for men as well, not only for the ladies, because the men usually get overlooked. So we do carry a lot of items.
Some lovely stuff for men. Oh my gosh! You know, if a man wants to capture a lady's heart, because it's so clean. The cotton is clean. It's simple but elegant. I don't know. There's something a smart casual look about them. But you can dress them up as well. You know, and your sandals, they're superb. You know, and there's I have to tell everyone, there is a sale on as well. There's some great new items, like this is a new item, but there's a sale, and like my accessories at the moment, they're on sale, and they're so affordable. I hate when people say it's too expensive. It's affordable, you know, it's really affordable, and it's very, you know, I think this is very dressy, you know. So anyway, we're talking about keeping up appearances, and as you can see, this is not just cotton go on the beach stuff. This is very nice.
Even my dress is
stuff.
from Sea Island Cost Shop. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you see, I wouldn't have.
Look at the vast difference between what you're wearing and what.
Yeah. So there's lots there. But you know, as we're talking about that, let's talk about the different types of, because I want to look at from head to toe, all right? And not just women, we're going to be talking about men and children as well. Now, we all know that, well, I'm assuming most of us know that in order to have really lovely hair styles, we should get a style that suits our face.
Yes.
Before you start looking at colors, people say, oh, I want to color my hair. Well, it's more than that. You get a cut for your face and then you color it. Now, here's beautiful Aisha Gustav. Now, she has an oval face. I'm saying this because I know some of our viewers, they don't recognize the shapes of faces. Now, I'm, you know, as a lot of people may know, I am also the managing editor of She Caribbean magazine. So May and I, we see models all the time. We look at pictures all the time. And this is an oval face. And with an oval face, they say, and it's true, most of us who have oval faces are blessed because we can wear practically any style that we like.
Yes.
Now, hers is a very pronounced oval face, and she's got a nice little kind of curls, and then she's got, you know, a scarf around her head. Now, where would you say, Vanetta, that it's more appropriate?
The look in regards to her hair,
her hairstyle.
Okay, I would say either beach, casual, out with your friends on an evening, going out for some pizza or for some drinks, really laid back. That's what I think that would be a more appropriate, because her hair, as we saw, is loose curl, though it's up away from the face, but it just projects relaxed.
Okay.
Like, I'm relaxed.
Right, let's go through some others, because we've got quite a lot of pictures, so we're going to be going through them quite quickly for you people. Now, of course, we all know who this is, Darren Sammy. Now, the reason why I chose Darren tonight is because a lot of people will think, well, what kind of shaped face has he got? Now, because of the chin, you might think that it's he's got an oval face, but of course, he has a square face. When people say square, it doesn't mean that it's, you know, exactly square, but you can see from his, and people like Demi Moore, she has a square face as well. Now, with him, as you can see his hair, the way his hair is cut, now that's to suit the shape of his face. And women should look, and men should look at that as well. When you go to your barber, when you go to your stylist, make sure, and they would know anyway, if they're very good stylists, they would know. So sometimes it's not what you want. Take the guidance from what your stylist says. Because I know a lot of us, we say something to our stylist and then they do it, and then we go home, we fix it up. You know, we do all of that, you know, but at least, you know, take note from the professionals and wear it, and you'll be surprised. People will say, oh, you know, that looks good on you. Let's see some more pictures, because we have quite a few. Let's go through them as we're talking. Let's just go through them. Now, Vanetta, you describe this.
Well, this looks like a haircut I've had before. Yes, because I love to, you know, experiment with my hair. It's very edgy. I like the color black. It's very pronounced. It really brings out the brown in her eyes. That haircut, I think, is appropriate for the more younger, because what we realize is a lot of older people tend to go into the younger styles, because a few styles are age appropriate, and I think the style we see Rihanna have here is more of the young, vibrant, between, I would say, 21 and 30 kind of age range.
You know, I have to say that I'm not agreeing with that 100%. I don't know how Kashelle fits.
But I think some older persons, they love these sort of short haircuts because it kind of like, how would I say, it doesn't age them as much as long hair would. Yes, so even when I go to Pam's studio, when she does the hair, you could see some of the older ladies going for this like funky kind of haircuts, and I quite like it on them.
And maybe it comes down to, you know, taste and also the rest of your body as well.
Right. I think it's a total package, because I agree, because my mom right now, she has a really short haircut because she's in her 60s, and in her mind she doesn't want to comb hair. So I totally agree with Kashelle on this one. But there are certain styles that don't fit everybody.
Okay.
You know, but I do agree that as you get older, you would need to cut. Well, some people would like to cut their hair, but in my opinion, not every single haircut is for every single person.
Okay, let's see some more. All right, so let's see some more. Okay. All right. Now, this to me is a really classy look.
Yes.
Kashelle, how would you describe this kind of look?
I think it's quite clean. Is she a pageant girl? It looks very like pageanty kind
Yes,
of.
she is. Yes, yes.
See, yeah. So for her and what she's doing, I'm guessing she's auditioning or going for some pageant. That's very appropriate for her type of the event. The accessories, everything goes well with the shape, with the hairstyle, so I'll give an A+ for that.
And also, you know, looking at styling, we're assuming that she's got one of those tube tops on.
Yes.
And when you have that, the accessories are so important. Now, the thing is, how do you choose when you have all your shoulders out? How do you choose to wear a nice simple choker, or how do you choose to wear something long?
It really depends on how busy the dress itself actually is. If a really busy dress, I'll go for something simple, and vice versa.
Yeah, because in my opinion, it as Kashelle said, if let's say it's a simple, you know, as we say, tube across, you can either choose to have something nice and droopy. Depends on how low it is as well. You could have something nice and droopy between. Or if you would like the choker, simple choker. Because my thing is, it's either the necklace can be busy with small earrings, or large earrings and neck not busy.
Okay.
That's how I look at it.
That's a nice combination.
yeah.
Okay, we're going to go to a break, but before we do that, I want to remind you of the giveaway questions. Name Delor Factor Live's water sponsor, and how many consecutive years did they sign the agreement for carrying the national standard mark for quality? Name Delor Factor Live's water sponsor, and how many consecutive years did they sign the agreement for carrying the national standard mark for quality? Also, name Delor Factor Live's ice cream sponsor, and tell us how long they've been in existence. So tell us Delor Factor Live's ice cream sponsor, and tell us how long they've been in existence, and the winners will receive products from each sponsor. Kashelle, you have a giveaway.
Yes, the first 2 persons to text in with the code on the flyers from our Facebook page will win shopping vouchers from Sea Island Cotton Shop.
And of course, not just text. You know how to contact us. The text to number 2 is 487-3327. That's 487-3327. You can BB us 23C0977C, 23C0977C. Of course, you can email us dfl@dbstvstlucia.com. You know how to contact us. This is Delor Factor Live on DBS. We'll be right back.